Hello, I'm Eric Singer. This is Argonne's Public Affairs, Science, and Technology Past Fusion Cell Flash Briefing. Evolving in your workspace is more critical than ever before with all of the constantly changing tech. The Past Fusion Cell is dedicated to keeping you ahead of the pack. John Egdorf is a 30-year-plus expert in the nuclear industry. He's seen its evolution and how it can continue to grow to keep the public confident that if something happens, you will know about it ASAP. John, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Eric.
All right, John.
Glad to be here.
Well, John, you were teaching at Argonne in Chicago recently about how to keep the nuclear industry's Joint Information System, or JIS, fresh to fuel a Joint Information Center, or JIC. You can't have an effective Joint Information Center if you don't have good Joint Information Systems. So who was there and how was your information received?
All right, Eric. We had great participation and information sharing between the nuclear industry, the utilities themselves, and then along with that, we had offsite agencies, which include the state and local governments, and then other stakeholders such as FEMA and the NRC Region 3, which is out of Chicago. They were all there sharing their information and gathering a lot of information on how to evolve to the JIC system.
All right, speaking of that sharing, best practices for the nuclear industry or any industry that needs to be completed to evolved Joint Information Systems.
All right. So as many of you know, that the JIC concept was developed post 3 Mile Island in the 1980s. And since then, the all hazards JIS process, Joint Information System process, has evolved. And that's in line with a lot of the technology that has happened, everything from cell phones to different platforms, web-based platforms and apps. But the one thing that the nuclear industry has not has held on to the JIC concept, and basically it's not evolved as much as that offsite agencies. This work provided the basis to evolve the JIS to the JIS and to keep up with future pace of technology and process enhancements. There are utilities that have gone, along with their state and counties, have gone to the JIS process, and even they learned new concepts that are still coming out and evolving into the JIS system, such as the FEMA lifelines, how FEMA talks about a hazard or an event, the VOS, which is virtual assistance teams, and then crowdsourcing.
John, what's next for this industry?
So the workshop provided the information and the motivation to start to enhance the programs and adapt to all hazards approach. So what we're looking at is that the participants in this workshop will go forward now, and it starts with communications with their between the utilities and their offsite agencies and the stakeholders, FEMA and NRC, and go forward and improve the process so that there is a JIS, which will also give like I said before, the ability to, as technology changes, adapt to that new technology.
Anything you'd like to add?
Well, I'd like to thank the Argonne, the professionals at Argonne, for developing and coordinating the workshop, FEMA for funding and providing subject matter experts for the workshop, and then NEI, the Joint Information System Task Force, the JIS Task Force, for the original vision of the workshop and the drive to have this workshop.
Thanks, John, for joining us.
Well, thank you.
And if you'd like to hear previous Alexa Flash briefings that include best practices and tools to help your organization, like the Argonne Past Fusion Cell Facebook page and join the conversation. Go to our website, pastfusion.egs.anl.gov. On the front page, hover over Insights and then click on Flash Briefings. You can also look at and register for classes on our site. And don't forget to be a part of our online social media community. Connect on Twitter and Instagram at PastFusionCell. I'm Eric Singer. See you next time.